Hey there. Today we're going to talk about what services Critical Insight provides. Now, the easiest way to think about this is, if you think about the NIST framework, there are a bunch of parts to it. To boil it down, we've boiled down the NIST framework to three parts. One, you have to prepare for a cyber attack. That includes prevention, but you got to prepare because you know one is coming. You have to be able to detect an attack quickly. Ransomware, locks up a network in a couple of days. If you can catch it in minutes, you're better off, right? You can lower that impact of the attack, and you have to be able to respond decisively. So when we think about the services we provide, we put them in these three buckets, thinking about them one by one. So preparation, what does that mean? Incident preparedness. So that is building an incident response plan and testing it with a tabletop exercise. Gap analysis and risk assessment. That's doing gap analysis and risk assessment against aligning with the NIST cybersecurity framework. We do HIPAA. Depending on the different regulatory frameworks, we've done them against different frameworks. But in this day, a lot of people want to align with NIST CSF. Regulatory compliance. We do all sorts of different regulatory compliance in the health sector, in public sector, PCI compliance, on and on and on, financial sector. Vulnerability scanning. You want to make sure that there are no vulnerabilities, that you're identifying them, that you're prioritizing them, and that's something we do for clients. And then obviously application and penetration testing. We have a whole red team on board, and that includes social engineering, which is very, very hot right now. So phishing, smishing, all sorts of different kinds of penetration tests. Now, detection. This is the MDR product that we do MDR for on-prem networks, for cloud, AWS, Azure, SaaS platforms like O365, and endpoint. So, the major endpoint platforms, the SOC can integrate with them. The SOC can see what's happening on those endpoints. The SOC can take action on those endpoints. Very, very important part of MDR. Now, one very important thing to know about our MDR is it works with an agent or agentless. Other folks only with an agent. You have to install their proprietary agent. We can work agentlessly and do network detection response and work with an endpoint. So you can do both. You can do one. You can do the other. Whatever is in that environment, and then response. So we have our own incident response team. You can call us at 1 a.m. We'll answer. We'll jump on it. Or the smarter thing is an incident response retainer where you're signing up for 20 hours a year of incident response, which means we're available to you if there's a giant global incident. You're at the front of the line, not the back of the line. And then lastly on here is that rapid quarantine that we talked about. So if you have MDR, the SOC can take rapid quarantine actions. So again, when you think about the services we provide, prepare, detect, respond is how we think about them, and those are the services within them. Are there other services? Of course there are. We help with SOC 2 preparation. We help with all sorts of other audit preparations, CMMC, and the like. But that's sort of the overarching view of what our services are. Thanks for joining me today.